Trevor's back to work. Here we go. Right, that's a bit more manageable for now. Yeah, good morning, Thursday morning. I'm working on the sofa here. I haven't done a lot of filming the last sort of week or so because I've had a few things going on. I've had a change of diet and I've been quite tired and lethargic and that, but I'm coming out of it now, so I'm trying to get on here with the sofa. What I'm doing here, I've got the good old IKEA bed slats, which I'm just unpacking and basically cutting them up to make them fit for the sofa bed, because I've got to have some for the sofa, and then when I pull it out to make it into a bed, I've got to have something to drop in the middle here to carry the cushion. So that's what we're on at the moment. And yeah, my mate Steve, he's coming down Friday night. We'll have all the cushions all covered and done for us, so it won't be long, and then I'll be getting back up to the boat. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. So there again, yeah, making some progress. I've got one of the sections together now. There's quite a bit of work, so I've got to reduce them down, sort of narrow the width as well, because they don't do this for a 4-foot bed, these slats. They're only for a small double, 4'6", so they've got to be cut down on the ends of the slats as well, as reduce the framework and that. So that's the first one in. I've got another one over here that I'm just putting together, so should be worthwhile. Yeah, morning everybody, Friday morning. Yeah, just getting on doing these slats for the sofa bed. I've got this frame and I've got 2 others to put together, and then we're about done. As I say, they've all had to be reduced down in size. So yeah, I've just got a bit fiddly to do, but we're getting there. As I say, these are the same, similar slats to what I've got on the bed. Although the bed one, they're slightly higher quality than this one. Different quality, should I say, but oh, wrong slat. So yeah, we're getting there. I've still got some other slats because I had to buy one double bed frame and one single bed frame, because just having the double wouldn't have been enough slats by the time I've cut them up to make it all work. So I'll also have some spare slats, which would be quite handy just in case we get any breakages. So yeah, I'm going to get these together, and then I've got to go over. Again, this is a webbing band that runs down the middle, so a bit fiddly feeding it in, but it all does its job. So yeah, you've got to just fiddly fit these on, and once I've got these bed slats done, I've got to then go over a little trip to Farrow and Ball's factory to pick up some paint. I did go to B&Q, but they didn't have the colour. As I say, this is being painted the same as the kitchen cabinets, but I've only got like about an egg cup full of that left, like so. It's about a 20-mile round trip to go and get the paint, so a bit of a nuisance, but there we go. So yeah, so this fiddles on here like so. Put the webbing through. As I say, I first come across these bed slats when I was making some bed frames for some people in Oak, and we used the slats then. I thought, well, when I do the boat, actually I'm going to get some and use them on the boat, and as I say, the beds turned out to be very comfortable. Also, the other important factor about having slats is it's not, you got like the plywood underneath the bed, which is quite standard in a lot of narrowboats, and then you get the mould spots because of the no air circulation, because your body's sweating all the time. You know, I had that in the shepherd's hut. I had plywood base, and you know, you take the mattress up after sort of a week, and you know, be surprised how much moisture's there. Like, you know, and they have all these supposed mats and stuff you can get to go under it, but hell, but I thought actually when I do the boat, we'll go with something like this. So basically, there's airflow, the same as on the bed. There'd be airflow underneath the sofa as well. So anyway, that's them on there. Then you've got to then get this other piece and feed these in sort of one at a time without them all falling out, which they do from time to time. But now we're getting a few under the belt. I've got a bit of experience of doing them, but and yeah, I'm feeling more like it now, as I say, because as I said to you before, I've changed my diet. There's no more cake now. I need to get some weight off so I can become a bit more of a narrow person for the narrowboat. So I'm really focused, losing weight quite well. I'm feeling better for not eating so much crap food, basically. So yeah, that's done like that. And you just hook that up like so, push it down in there. I've already got the holes drilled here. Pop that up there like so. I should have really got the bit to go in the drill bit, but I can't be bothered. It's alright. That one in there. Line that one in. Yeah, it's starting to get warm in here already with the sun coming up, but nice bit of warmth now. We're getting into September time. Just put the last screws in. There you go, one done. All I've got to do now is just screw the webbing on under there and we're all done. Now we're getting on well here of getting the sofa bed together. I'm just making up a couple of metal brackets so that when I put it into bed mode, they'll just hold the two pieces in check. And there's Trevor over here. He's lost his clothes now, like, because since we've had the bloody cushions come back, he's now saying, you know, because there's a big bag of leather offcuts, could he have some leather trousers like Lederhausen's made? So anyway, we'll see what we can do. But what I'm also going to do for Trev is he's going to undergo some surgery, and I'm going to basically take that old pine leg off and put him a nice new oak leg on. You know, so that'll give you a bit of a giggle, or some people will giggle, some people think we're bloody stupid, but that's entirely up to them, like, you know. But there we go, that's where we're at. I've just made these couple of metal brackets out here, which I've just put a bit of lacquer on. That's them there. That's what's going to hold the bed apart when we're in, or the sofa bits when it's in bed mode. Yeah. Hello there. I'm just about to stop for the day now, but I'm just going to glue these two bits of oak together. I don't know if anybody can guess what that's going to be. That's going to be Trevor's new leg, because Trevor's going to get a new leg. So I think this little bit of filming he's doing now would be the last with his old leg. Trev's back to 3 oak legs. He's making a speedy recovery. He's just waiting for the glue to set, and then he's on about having some new clothes now, so we'll have to see. I'm just finishing sanding these up because they're all made now. This is obviously the sofa basis. I'm just giving it a light sand up, a little bit of filler here and there. Then I'm going to get the first coat, undercoat of a primer. And I'm starting to get cleared up in the workshop because these last balls of oak I've got to get cut up to make some boarding to make the doors for the boat on the back of the boat. So there we are. Yeah, hello there. I'm just doing these feet for the sofa. I'm just drilling 4 holes in there ready. Then I'm going to put them through the router and just round the edges off, and then they can have a coat of varnish. I've got the sofa out, the bases have had their first coat. They've had a coat of primer, and they've also had the first coat of colour on them. Right, there we go, they're all rounded off now, so you just want a bit of a light sand up, do some countersink for the screws, and already give them a drop of varnish. Speak to you all later. Yeah, good morning. Wednesday morning. Yeah, I'm just machining up a bit more. We're really the last of the timber really for the back doors. I'm just doing some work on the framework, so I'll crack on. Right, that's those two machined up. Now I've got to put them through the saw and trim them out a bit, so we'll do that in a minute. Yeah, this is just going to form the corner post which hold the doors on, like on the back of the, underneath the back seat of the boat. Yeah, here we go. Bit of a dummy run for the sofa. I've just brought it indoors because I need the space out in the tent to get on with the other bits. So the paint's, it's dry, but it needs a good 48 hours to harden up. But I've just put the little feet on it, which I'm happy with. And yeah, I've got little locking plates to lock the two pieces together, but I'm not doing that now. And later on I'll put the cushions on just to have a look, see how it looks. You know, I've just got to varnish inside the drawers, and then we're all good to ready. That's ready for the boat then. So there we go. There we go, there's a bit of a mock-up of the cushions on now. Obviously the back panels were sloped back a bit with the slope of the gunnels, but that's how it's meant to be. So yeah, a few good scatter cushions on there, which I think Cindy's got organised, and we're all good to go. Yeah, this is the wood for the doors, and these are the bits for the frame. So I'm just going to now start them up, and then I'm going to put the doors together then. Yeah, hello there, in the workshop. I'm just making up these are the corner panels to go around the curve of the seat on the back of the boat, like so. I just screwed it together. I just got to glue it all up now, and we've got another one here on the bench that I'm going to just get together. Then I'll get some glue out and start sticking. Just spoke to the electrician. He's up at the boat at the moment as we speak, just putting the panel on and the inverter and bits and bobs for me, which is really good. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back up there next week. Hello there. I've just cut these holes out here in these panels because this is going over on one side of the back of the boat there, and I've got to put some mesh in there because it's in the corners where the air comes out from the hot air out from the engine. So I've got the last bit of sheet of mesh in here, so I'm just going to cut a bit off and fit them in. So there we go. Let's just chop this out, see if I can set the workshop on fire. Not. But, as most of you know, I work in a bloody mess. Oh, that's the first strip. Right, you get the idea. Anyway, I just got to trim that in, and then I'll get some paint on them, get them painted. Speak to you all later. Yeah, there we go. That's that one cut in. That'll just be stuck in there when it's done. And there's the other one as well. So another little job out the way. Trevor, he's had his full refurbishment now. He's got chains on the bottom so his legs don't spread apart, and he's got his leather outfit, which matches the leather offcuts from the sofa. So yeah, he's like a new pin, so he's under the impression that he'll fit in quite well on the boat now, but we'll have to see where we go. Anyway, I'm going to put him to work in a minute. Yeah, here we have the doors. I've just cleaned them up a bit, and I've just laid them in the frame. As I say, these are going on the back of the boat underneath the seat there. So I'm just going to now do a couple of bits of filling on there. Once I've got a bit of filler in there, and then I'm going to get the hinges on and get a coat of varnish on. Yeah, hello there. Monday afternoon. I'm just chopping these hinges out on the frame here for the doors on the back of the boat. Got the vans all cleared out, and I've got all the sofa stuff all loaded up, so I'm just chopping these out now and then sorting the tools out, and we'll get loaded up and get back on up to the boat and yeah, do a bit more. Quite a nice sunny day, supposed to be good weather all this week, so hopefully we'll complete a lot of little bits and bobs and that. Yeah, Trevor's on the camera there, he's itching to get going. I said, come on, I said, you come and hold on to the camera a minute. So yeah, this is his first bit of filming with his new leg and his new outfit. So yeah, he's sort of under the impression that he'll be staying, but don't know yet, just depends. A few more bloody hinges for the boat. I'll probably do a little facts and figures of how many hinges we've chopped in, how many screws we've used, and all that sort of nonsense. Maybe if I get round to it. By that time I might be sick of it and have had enough, but we shall see. Yeah, you'll be seeing less of me because for the last 3 weeks I've changed my diet completely. I've lost nearly a stone of weight in the last 3 weeks. So yeah, there's not much in the way of cake going on, but actually when I stop having it and biscuits I don't miss it. So yeah, because I need to get a bit narrower for the narrowboat. But yeah, there we are. So yeah, I'm on a fitness regime at the moment. Just eating healthy really, and that's it. I'm not eating too much of it. Anyway, speak to you all later. Right, that's the frame done. I'm just now doing the doors. I shan't fix the hinges on down here, I'll wait till we get up to the boat for that, but I just thought I'd get these chopped out while I'm in here. Going on the bench really in the shed, but I've got all my tools sorted out in there. I'll have to do it on here. Yeah, there we go, that'll be alright. You probably can't see what I'm doing because of the camera. I'm stood right in front of the camera. There we go. Just like so. Yeah, well, that just about wraps it up for this episode. As you can see here, we're all packed to the gunnels, probably for the last time. Got all the sofa on there, doors on there, and his lordship sat in the front, ready to go. So I'm now just going to take the dog out for a walk, gather a few personal belongings, clothes and stuff, and then we'll all be good to go. See you in the next video. And yeah, once again, thank you for all those new subscribers, because you still keep coming on board. And one or two people have been watching it come on and then they go right back and watch the whole series. So glad you're enjoying it. Speak to you later.